Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into Breaking Bad Season 1, Episode 6, called Crazy Handful of Nothing. Not nothing, nothing. If you haven't caught the other episodes, you should do so now so that you're all caught up on how I feel about this show, this amazing show, and my boy Walt, and all the characters that are involved in it. And if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point in time, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I could do to further the experience and further entertain you guys on shows that you guys love and enjoy. And if you enjoy the content enough, you could also head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Extra episodes early over there as well, and all that good stuff. Or you can wait for them to air here on YouTube. That is totally fine. You do whatever you want. I am totally okay with it all. I just want feedback from you guys. I want to continue to entertain you guys. I want to continue to be someone that you guys go back to for reactions because I'm that good. You know what I mean? And so hopefully you guys have a fun time. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. You know what time it is. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's ride. Oh yeah, I forgot last time we left off, it was Walt telling Jesse he wants to cook again. Let's cook it up. Oh, he ain't gonna be too happy about this. Fucking wrecked all of them. What happened?
No violence.
Yo, shaved head? Shaved head. Walt. Oh yeah. This stuff always touches home, man. Hate to see Walt like this.
Walt? You alright? See you next week.
Man, there's like no soul in that like place at all. Fucking empty office, empty waiting room. Hardly any picture frames.
Chemical reactions involve change.
Oh, it sounds so gross.
You okay?
Thanks, Hugo.
You're a fan of mine, Hugo. You are a fan of mine.
He's starting to lose weight.
Maybe knowing what you do when you're alone might make it easier for your family to be more accepting of whatever it is you do.
Would you like me to tell them everything?
Well, I like to go on walks a couple of times a week, maybe more.
Yeah, God, you okay?
Hey, you
Dizzy. That shit?
No, I'm just dizzy. Oh, God.
Sit down.
I'm burning up.
I love Jesse just reading a magazine, chilling, waiting.
Sit down, get some air.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
What happened to your mad skills?
Biatch.
Go on, here. You do it.
You don't want to walk me through the steps?
You can do it.
He has a different way of caring, but he cares. Come on, Jesse. Just gotta make love to it, buddy. Nice and easy.
What's it say? Property of J.P. Wynn Chemistry Lab. That's Walt School.
Oh man, I hope they don't put two and two together.
We were supposed to start at 3.
Hey, I'm out there making fat stacks, man. Chill. Hey, prepaid cell phone. Use it.
So, who took Crazy Eight's place?
Some guy named TUCO. Badass from what I hear.
TUCO. Okay, so then just go talk to TUCO.
Like, hello, sir. Hey, I know you don't know me, but would you be interested in a felony quantity of methamphetamine?
Well, yes, but maybe with a little more salesmanship, perhaps.
You just don't get it, man. Okay, this guy's OG.
Man, Walt is getting desperate. Not this again. Hugo? Is Hugo here? Hugo is here again.
I will. Thank you, Carmen.
Not good.
Chick's got an ass like an onion. Makes me want to cry.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I had some questions I wanted to run by, work related.
Oh.
You feeling
Hank
okay?
the
I can
Tank.
come back later.
No. Fine. Yeah, fine. What do you mean, work?
I don't. Well, maybe it's Skylar. She's in trouble or something. I mean, shit, don't ignore it on my account. Answer it. Come on, I got stuff to do.
I've seen so many people like Hank.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, Mr.
Oh,
W?
shit.
Speaking.
A bad time to talk?
Absolutely. We don't want people to start wondering about you, right?
Don't threaten me like that, Hank. Don't threaten me like that, Hank. I'll take your ass out.
Right. No.
Tell him, Walt. I'll take your ass out. Fuck you. I ain't going with this, man.
You want me to float 35 G's?
You don't trust me?
No, hey,
Not exactly,
it's not
buddy.
that, man. It's just, you know, I don't do business that way.
Oh shit, the deal is done. Woo. If you really want your money up front.
What's the catch? This must mean where Walt comes and fucking does damage. Biatch. Oh, now it's bitch? Nah, he said
the hell
biatch the
are
first
you?
time.
Call me back.
Hey, Walt.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Hank's about to deal.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
Fucking Hank the Tank. I'm telling you guys, this is some tough stuff to watch. I don't care if it's a show and it's acting, it's tough. Must be when the head gets shaved. See the throw up. Oh, come on. No way. No way. No fucking way. No way. No way that's his urine. Wait, is that like medicine? Or is that blood? They did a fucking amazing job. Wondering where Shave Head Walt was. Finally arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. How we rolling up? Ooh. Well, he's gonna play it off like he's trying to sell him more.
I want to talk to TUCO, and I'm not leaving until I do.
All he's gotta do is put that little bullseye thing on his head and he looked just like Colin Farrell and Daredevil.
I remember that little bitch. So you must be daddy. Let me get this straight. I steal your dope. I beat the piss out of your mule boy. shit. Fulminated mercury.
Oh shit, the thing that he was
Tweak
talking
chemistry.
about that in his class. Whew. Okay then. I am going to apologize in advance for the way I am about to speak. Because when it comes to this show, I absolutely fucking love this show. And that statement doesn't do it the justice of how I actually feel about this show. So now when it comes to the show, I am completely biased. Because I am only 6 episodes in, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm sold. I am sold on the product. I am sold on the show. I am pissed at myself that I didn't watch it when the show was hyped at its peak. Where does one begin? I would be shocked that if from here on out, every episode doesn't score an 8 or higher. I would like to also add that shaved head Walt has arrived. He is here. This is the Breaking Bad image I have of Walt prior to watching the show. And he ain't playing no games. My man ain't playing no games whatsoever. I should have known when he pulled the all in on my boy Hank. I should have known. Hell, the beginning of this episode was the same scene that just passed. Him walking away from a building that just blew up, carrying cash. Yo, Walt is here. Walt ain't going nowhere. And he about to help out Jesse too in the long run. This is crazy. This is crazy. As much as I want to give this episode a 9, I'm going to be generous and go the 8 route. But this show is seriously just freaking amazing. So good. So good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I never thought that I would sit through a drama, because this is, I mean, essentially this is what this show is in a sense. It's a drama. It's talk most of the show. It's build a story. It's very little action going on. So much is going on, but at the same time, it's not like jam-packed fighting and guns and all that crazy mayhem. It's just good old-fashioned storytelling with good old-fashioned desperation from characters. Jesse is smarter than he looks. Walt is a tough guy, way tougher than he looks. I mean, now with the shaved head, he looks like that tough guy. He completely took me by surprise. I did not think for a second there that he cooked up something different. And then for it to be what he was teaching in his class, insane. This dude is insane. And I know for a fact this isn't anything. I already know. I've not sat and like listened to what people have said about Walt, but I know that they say that nothing season 1 is really anything that Walt becomes. So this is just like the peak of it. This is him turning into it. Straight up walking with nothing into a building where your partner just got his ass beat to the hospital. Broken ribs, in a coma. Well, not in a coma, but the fact that he was so so much in pain they drugged him up and put him out. To walk in there, to demand what you demanded, for him to stand up, laugh at you, and for you to just throw that thing to the ground and completely blow that top building up. Insane. Insane. So like I said, I'm going to give this episode an 8 just because I know there's more greatness to come. I also said that I'm completely biased to this now. So that means that if every episode I'm throwing 8s and 9s, y'all just gonna have to deal with it. The show is awesome. The show is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was taking a huge chance on this one. And I've always, like I said, heard the great things. But then I was like, at the end of the day, it is a drama. It is mostly talk. Are you gonna like that? And I told you guys years ago, you would have sat me down. I probably would have said, nah, after the first episode. Talking and all that, too slow for me. But now I'm like in this mindset where like I want to like sit here and watch these dramas. Amazing. Amazing. Let's do a quick breakthrough, see what I forgot. Pretty much beginning is where we left off, where Walt wanted to start cooking again with Jesse. And Jesse's cool with it. Walt's cool with it. We show up at the RV. The RV is wrecked, of course. Missing half the things that Walt stole for the whole process. And then we get to see Shavehead Walt. Again, the ending scene we get to see right at the beginning. And then we pick up with the chemo. And to me, every time the chemo stuff is so depressing. It's so depressing. And I've told you guys of my loss when I was younger. So that's why it always hits me very hard to see him doing everything that he's doing. Hugo, the man, took the fall. Obviously not by choice, but helped him out every single time he was throwing up. I love all that. The Skylar stuff is fine. It doesn't, and you got to see this part of the stuff. Like, you got to see this side of it. I don't care for it too much. It's just, whatever, but we need to see it. So it's fine for me. Then we got the first time where Walt's cooking again, but he gets sick. Jesse finishes up the batch. This is where Jesse finds out he's got cancer because his aunt had cancer as well. And so he's giving like Walt some tips and stuff that his aunt said helped out when she was going through it. So this is where I was like, wow, Jesse's a lot smarter than he looks. And so here we find out the gas mask, they traced it back to the school. And so Jesse went and sold the first batch that Walt cooked and came back with like $2,000. And obviously my inexperienced ass in drugs, I would have thought, hey, we did a good job. Walt wasn't having it. My man Walt was like, this ain't enough. So they got into a little dispute. Walt's like, grow some balls. We need to find somebody that's going to pretty much be like Domingo was going to be. So we continue chemo. We see that Walt is still very much affected by the medicines that he's taking. He then gets a visit from Hank the Tank. And Hank starts drilling him in a sense. Starts questioning, hey, you know, who comes in here? Who has keys? Why is the inventory all screwed up? What's going on? We found the mask that draws to here. Somebody did something. Jesse calls him, says we're going to meet TUCO, Taco, whatever. And Walt's just like, oh, all right, yeah, you know, not good timing, but all right, good luck with that type of stuff. And so they go, and Jesse gets his ass whooped. He wants the money up front because he knows Walt's going to ask for that money. The man basically robs him. Jesse tries to get away, doesn't get away, and pretty much gets beat. Poor Jesse. He gets beat all the time. He gets beat and pretty much ends up in the hospital. And then this is the scene where Hank the Tank, look, is that not a tank walk? Are those not tank shoulders? Is that not the Tank haircut? I know a guy that looks just like this man, so I think Tank. And so Hugo gets arrested for what Walt did. Walt starts to feel bad during poker night. So I thought something was going to happen here too. Things were getting a little heated. Walt was getting a little like concerned about Hugo and what was going on with that. And so pretty much right here is where like I should have noticed like, all right, the flip or the switch just flipped. Now we got badass Walt and not the other Walt. I should have known. And so pretty much he visits Jesse, this numb nut over here. Like, hey, you must be the guy. Walt, this, again, if that's blood in his urine, that is some sad stuff. Basically shaves his head. Skylar gives him weird looks. Walt Jr. liked it. And then we get to the ending scene where he rolls up, does all his badass things, blows his shit up, demands the 50,000. The man gives him the 50,000. Says, hey, bring me some more. I need another pound. Walt says, nah, it ain't gonna work like that. You got to buy 2 pounds. And so pretty much like even got some good acting here where he was just like so pumped and yelling and screaming and at the end there. And so, yo, man, shaved head Walt is here. I'm ready to see what craziness he gets into. It's just all around amazingness. I love this show so much. There's so many shows that I've been watching and reacting to that have just made like lasting impressions on me. And like, if somebody else hasn't watched them, I'm going to recommend them so bad. This being one of them. I just love this show so much. I look so much forward to just every time I record this, I'm like, yes, Breaking Bad, let's go. Let's do it. What we about to get into now. It's just so much fun. But that is all the time I have for today. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you feel about this episode. And if you think that I'm being too jumping to conclusions in a sense where I'm already too convinced, I'm already too biased on the show, because I don't care at this point. I love the show a lot. I'd be shocked if, like I said, anything goes under an 8. There's just so much great shit in the show, and I'm loving it a lot. But I will catch you guys later. Thanks so much again. Be ease.